So Glenn, Emirates Team New Zealand will be the last team to arrive in Bermuda before the America's Cup starts in May. Does that put you on the back foot?
It could actually work to our advantage, to be honest. I mean, the other guys won't be able to see us until we sort of get there, and hopefully they won't be able to develop to our level. Hopefully we're in a good space when we get there, but hopefully we'll be in a position where we'll be able to get over there and hopefully come in hot. We'll certainly be coming in warm.
You made the decision to stay and sail here during the Auckland summer rather than go to Bermuda earlier. Is that paying off?
Yeah, we really do think that time here in Auckland is paying big dividends for us. The weather in Bermuda's been fairly wet and fairly windy over the last sort of few weeks, so the sailing we have had here on the Howdah has been excellent. It's been we've learned a lot, some huge gains for us, and almost the conditions here at the moment probably replicate the conditions more likely that we'll have in Bermuda than what's actually in Bermuda at the moment, because the season's changed so quickly over there.
I read somewhere that the America's Cup has always been an arms race, but you've introduced leg power through your pedal grinders. What other surprises have you got up your sleeve?
I guess we'd love to be able to divulge more information of what we've got up our sleeves, but at the end of the day, the pedal power is just going to be one very small piece of a huge complex puzzle. So hopefully we've got that right. But lots to learn, and we're definitely going to be coming in over there with lots of things that we need to try out, and we'll be developing the whole way through.
So we're going to see a totally different class of America's Cup yacht sailing on the Great Sound, the smaller, faster AC50s. How different do you think this America's Cup will be?
Yeah, look, I think the racing from all the teams this time round, I think, will be a lot closer than possibly what it was in the last one. There was really only two teams at the end that were sort of on the same page and very close at the end of the day. But I think all the challenges this time round will be at a much higher level, and I think even just to be able to make it through the Challenger Series will be a huge achievement. And then, but if you don't make it through, you will not have a chance of winning the America's Cup. So we've got to absolutely first and foremost make it through the Challenger Series before we even look at tackling Oracle in the actual final itself.
So what's it like sailing one of these beasts?
It's pretty exciting at times. It's certainly totally different to any other yachting that I've certainly ever done before, and I think the rest of the guys on the boat will attest that it's pretty different. It's you're using skill sets that you've had to sort of learn and develop and take on over the last sort of 12 or 18 months. The boats are extremely quick and extremely manoeuvrable. The G-forces now are a lot more than what they used to be, and sometimes you have to hang on pretty tight, but it's extremely exciting, and it's going to be pretty hard to go back to any other type of yachting after sailing on these type of boats. You've
called this one of the strongest teams that Team New Zealand has ever put out on the water. What is it that makes this team so great?
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously the sailing team is only one piece of the puzzle for what's otherwise a huge team, and I think across the board this team is extremely strong, and I think they've hopefully been able to put themselves in a position where working with the design team that will end up with a package that we'll be able to get around the track in great shape and give ourselves an opportunity to bring this thing back to New Zealand.
I know this is probably a sore point, but if you can put the misery of San Francisco in 2013 behind you, can Team New Zealand realistically bring the old mug back to New Zealand?
Absolutely. I mean, we were so close last campaign to having it go our way. Like we 0.1 of a knot here, a time limit running out. I mean, you could rattle off 5 or 10 reasons why it should have gone our way. It didn't in the end, and that's sport. We all have to live with that, and as frustrating as it is to think back, of the result in that campaign, we've learned a lot of valuable lessons moving forward to this campaign, and I think that's one of the reasons why I could sort of safely say that we're in a much better position and a much stronger position now than we were with the previous campaign.
So you're an Aussie, which we don't hold against you. But this is your second campaign with Team New Zealand and your skipper leading us into battle. Do you feel a little bit Kiwi now?
I do at times, so I'm getting a little bit of an accent, I've been told by a few of my mates, but no, look, it's for me, New Zealand has been a huge part of our life for quite a few years now, and I feel very, very fortunate to be part of such a fantastic team and a fantastic group of guys and girls that are all pushing forward, both personally and for the team and for the country, to bring this thing back here. And it just means a massive amount to me to be able to make amends for the last campaign.